Hey there, everybody. It's Rev Kev. Welcome back to my Geek Corner channel. So great to have you here. Want to talk about this article that I just found today on screengeek.net. This just came up on my Twitter feed today, and this article was written by Jacob Dressler 3 days ago on January the 9th. It talks about the Passion of the Christ sequel reportedly begins filming this spring. Now, this has been a movie that there's been a lot of rumor, a lot of news, a lot of speculation about for years now. Honestly, I kind of just assumed it was never, ever, ever going to happen. But maybe it is. So let's dive in and have a look at this article here. It says it's been reported that the sequel to The Passion of the Christ is currently scheduled to begin shooting this spring. Now, The Passion of the Christ was released way back in 2004, and now a sequel to the film titled The Passion of the Christ Resurrection is currently in the works. Additionally, new reports suggest when we can expect the upcoming project to begin shooting, and then it talks about it being available in the spring. So, as reported via World of Real, it looks like the film could be shooting sooner rather than later. This year, in fact, as the report claims that the film will shoot this spring. And it's talking, the article goes on about having Jim Caviezel coming back at playing the role of Jesus. Mel Gibson is directing and putting this movie together. And ever since the rumors of this came out, this little section here where it says resurrection would focus on the 24 hours encompassing Jesus's passion, his crucifixion, like leading up to his crucifixion, and the events that occurred 3 days between his crucifixion and the resurrection. Now, that's been the big rumor that I've heard for years and years and years about this movie, about this 3 days of Jesus. Now, I mean, I'm a pastor, don't make that a big secret here on the channel. I'm a guy who studies, my Bible. And the thing about the 3 days, right? A movie about the 3 days in between the crucifixion and the resurrection of Jesus is even my big, huge, ginormous honking study Bible here says next to nothing about the events of those 3 days. Like, we're talking like sentences, if even that. You get a little bit of a glimpse of what was going on with the apostles in those 3 days, but next to nothing. And what goes on with Jesus in those 3 days when his body's in the tomb, nothing. Now, there is some Christian faith that believe that Jesus descended into hell, and there could be some verses that talk about that. And so some of the initial early rumors that I heard about this movie was it was going to be a movie about Jesus kicking butt in hell. Now, um, not very biblical, but dang, that could be a fun movie. Like, honestly, if it's done really, really well, that could be very, very interesting. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Passion of the Christ movie. Loved the movie when it first came out in 2004. But quite honestly, it's not for everybody. Even though I love the presentation of Jesus in it, like and the realism that goes on with the crucifixion and the flogging that Jesus undertakes and his trial and all that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But it's a rough film to watch. Like, it really, really is. It's a rough film to watch. In fact, I watch next to no rated R films, and not out of a legalistic thing because I'm a pastor or because I'm a Christian, but I mean, the Bible tells us that everything's permissible. Like, with Jesus, you mean it's permissible. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and that's, but not everything's beneficial. And so I don't watch rated R movies because I don't like to be entertained by that level of violent content. Watching image bearers of God just killing and destroying other image bearers of God, for entertainment at a certain level disturbs me, so I don't do it. So it's not beneficial to my soul. Same thing with sexual content. It's just not beneficial to my soul. I honor my wife. I honor the covenant that we have together. I honor our marriage bed, and I just don't need anything else. So it's not beneficial for my soul. So I don't tend to watch rated R movies, but The Passion of the Christ was one of them. And so it's a powerful, powerful movie. but I definitely say it's not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart. It's because it's rough. It's really rough watching it. But it is very faith building in a way, seeing that what the Son of God would do for us on the cross is just powerful. So, looking forward to seeing what they do with this Passion of the Christ resurrection. Is this actually finally happening, or is this just more speculation and rumor? Would love to know your thoughts about this potential sequel down in the comment section below. And as always, so appreciate you being a part of the Geek Corner community here. We just hit 1715 subscribers. We're going to try to get to 2,000 this year. We'll see if we can make that happen. And thank you so much to my members who are part of the community here. All the money that I make from YouTube goes to help support kids in Guatemala. So thank you for being a part of that. So until the next video, God bless you, and we'll talk to you again real soon.